everyone, Tasha here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. So as promised, to those of you who are following, I have a box opening. It's not a baby. We just had that yesterday. But this is my order from Kymberlee at Kymberlee's Cocoon, my crochet order. To those of you new, hello and welcome. Happy Thursday. This is my journey of collecting my reborn babies, and welcome to it. I had a beautiful box opening of a new baby. She's back there. I did her name reveal this morning. I did a details video on her. And again, I'm on to this. Came yesterday, and I'm really excited to open it, and I'll explain why. This is a crochet order for my two new Tinks, Harley and Jameson, my little girl and boy. They are twins, but they are from different artists, but they are both Tinks. So, you know, boy and girl, I put them together as twins. And I really love the crochet, items. And I really love Kymberlee's, style, her taste, her work. So what I asked her to do in this order was I just placed an order for an ensemble for each of the, Harley and Jameson, a boy and girl for the Tink. Kymberlee happens to have a Tink in her nursery right now that's been adopted, beautiful little girl. So she had the baby there for size comparison, which was absolutely perfect. And being that I love her taste so much, I asked her to surprise me. I asked her to just free range crochet, and that's it. I'm gonna be completely surprised. I have no idea I saw nothing. I have absolutely no idea what color, what style, what anything, nothing. I put it all in Kymberlee's hands, which I trust her wholeheartedly. So I'm super excited to see what she's made, and I want to share that all with you. So I have the box here. Addresses have already been blacked out, and I'm going to get started, and then I'll show you Harley and Jameson, of course. So let's get started. Hi, Kymberlee. Oh, she wraps just like her babies. There's a pink tablecloth here, which is, it's smart, because if a box gets wet, everything's, surrounded by the plastic really nice. So, oh, it's just beautifully packed. Beautifully packed. Look at this. Guys, very nice. There is a card on top. Very pretty. It's got a pretty sticker on it. You see that? Very nice. And it says thank you, and it has some beautiful flowers on it. Lovely colors on those flowers. Very colorful and pretty. Oh, thank you, Kymberlee. And it says she's put in a little something for Gabe. Oh, that's so sweet. Gabe and Kymberlee have a little connection going there. Kymberlee knows quite a bit about Gabe, and Gabe knows quite a bit about Kymberlee, and he'll watch when he watches when you're up there on the TV. Especially like at Christmas, he sat to listen to your story and all that, and he adores. He used to call her Kymberling, but he finally got Kymberlee. I thought it was cute that he said Kymberling all the time, but he asks about Kymberlee all the time. He sure does. So, and I think I probably see what that is in there for him, which I will leave for him. All right, so let me get started. This is wrapped in yellow tissue paper with a blue ribbon. Wow. Oh, I'm so excited to see this stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Oh, we made blankets. How gorgeous. Oh, that is stunning. That is beautiful. So this is a little square. I don't know, crocheting is it, you call it an Afghan, I guess. Like I'm assuming this is for Jameson. It's blue. It is, hang on guys, let me just sorry about that. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. And it's just like the perfect size. It's little. How sweet is that? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so soft. And it's, I have no idea how to describe like the pattern. I'm sure all you ladies that crochet and knit and things like that will know what kind of, well, it's not stitching, but what kind of pattern that is. But it's very beautiful. I'm just going to hold it up so you can see. It has like squares on it that are, I don't even, I'm so bad. I'm sorry that I'm not describing well, but it's blue. It's very pretty. It's very size appropriate. Very lovely. We'll put this over here by you, little man. Oh, that's so pretty. Alrighty, so let me lift up what this is. Okay. Just pull out. Okay, this one's wrapped in mint green with a dark green bow. Oh my goodness, how sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kymberlee. Oh, I love it. Oh, see, like this is stuff that I think of in my head that I can't describe. This is a little like one piece, I don't know what you call it in crochet, but it's like a jumper. It's sleeveless. It's just like a one piece. It has blue on the top and white on the bottom, and then it's trimmed in blue around the legs. And it has two blue buttons. Oh, look at how beautiful. It has some white stitching around the bodice, do you call that? I guess around the chest there. Oh, not stitching, but crocheting, sorry. This is gorgeous. And it has a bonnet in the color blue, trimmed with white, and then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the same buttons that's on the front around that. Oh, he looks so sweet in this. And then it has little blue booties, and they have little white bows on them. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't wait to see him in this. Oh my god, and look, gosh, and look how sweet that looks with the little blanket. Oh my goodness. I don't know, you guys probably can't see that close up over there. I'll have to take you off and do that. Oh, I love that. I love it. Look at this. So exciting. I love, like, you know, to me, this is art, you know, this is art. It's, you know, anyway. Oh, sweet is this? Oh my goodness, look at this. So this is for Harley. Oh my goodness. And this is like, it's crocheted. It's one piece. It almost looks like it's like a little dress, like it's, how to describe it. It has like butterfly kind of shoulders. It has two pearl buttons on it, and then it like comes down like open in the middle like a V shape and kind of flares out a little bit. It's white and trimmed in pink, baby pink. y'all see that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then look at all this. Then it has a little bonnet in pink trimmed with white, and it's kind of like, you know, frilly on the front there. How sweet. How sweet is that? And then this one has a little diaper cover, little bottoms that's white with pink trim. Oh, so sweet. It has booties that are pink with white little bows. And then also, oh, I love these. Thank you, Kymberlee. Oh my goodness. It has a little crocheted headband that's white, and then it has a pink flower. Again, ladies, this is all crocheted. Is that not gorgeous? Oh my gosh. That is so sweet. Oh, they look so sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's more in here. Oh my goodness. Okay. And I see what's in here for Gabe. So I'm going to leave that just in that box the way I always do for him. And we are going to open this last package. Oh my goodness. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. This is a whole big pink afghan. Oh wow. Look at this, ladies. Oh, how am I even gonna describe this? It's pink and white. The trim just has like I don't even know. I should have looked up. I have no idea how to describe this. It's just gorgeous. Look at this. Let me hold it up. Look at that. How beautiful. Oh, Kymberlee, I love it. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. That was so exciting. Look at all this beautiful stuff. Ladies, let me tell you something. The quality of this. Look, I don't know how to describe things well as far as clothing. Like, a few of you commented yesterday on the thing that I was calling the zigzag on Kenzie's dress, which is, chevron. Did I remember that right? The chevron print. And I think yesterday I was trying to say chiffon. It's not chiffon, it was chevron. Stuff like that, describing, clothing and crocheted items and things. I'm just terrible at. I am just really, I don't know the terms for different pieces and items of clothing and things. I don't know for adult clothing, for my own, if I just don't know. What I can tell you is I know quality work. You know what I'm saying? I know what I like. I know what quality is and good workmanship is. So that I can, describe that it is just, all of these pieces are just extremely beautifully well made, unique pieces of very good quality. Let me hold up. Did I hold up Jameson's little outfit close up so you guys can see that? Look at that. I can't wait to get them in these outfits and take pictures. So let me bring them over. Let me just fix this up for him so he can peek in there. Thank you, Kymberlee, for sending something for Gabriel. That was so sweet. Let me put this down here to the side. And let's put this out. Oh my goodness. So, let's see you, Jameson's closer. So we're gonna, why do you have cat hair in here? Yes, bud. Yeah, you can have the blueberry muffin now. So Jameson was just in this little, he had pants on, and I was admiring his sweet little legs and feet the other night when I was holding him, so I took them off. So then he holds a little Jameson up. You guys really haven't seen the Tinks much, you know, because now I got a new baby that can't, you know, I've been so busy. Look at him, he's such a sweetie. So this Tink is my little boy. Look how sweet he looks, curled up. And all of my new weighting material came. I did re-weight him the day he came home, but there's some adjustments that I would like to make because that really throws me off with a baby. Harley is weighted absolutely perfect. So I'm excited to actually get that done today. The snow is stopped. He's got his little cleft foot here, if you all had seen that. And I just decided that I'm just going to leave that because that just gives him character. I know I could, like, technically just, and it's just a matter of like a smidgen, but a smidgen, you know, I can see it's off. You know, I could have just, you know, put it in place like that and maybe wrapped like a ace bandage or something of the sort for a few days to leave it mold back, but just don't think I'm gonna. So let's get you. I can't stand it. I gotta get them into these. I'm like just so excited. Thank you, Kymberlee, so much I really appreciate that, you know, you were willing to work free range. And look, I have no idea if Kymberlee, like, you know, I am going to put links. Kymberlee has a Facebook page, a website, a YouTube channel, and an Instagram. And everything that I can, I will put links to in this video. And, you know, I'm sure you can go and look and order, you know, pieces that you want or discuss. I shouldn't say I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know how. I just know how I, you know, asked specifically because I'm not good. I mean, you see how awful I am at describing things. So for me to try to describe something, would be, so unless I was looking at something already made and said, I'd like to buy this, I'd like to buy, you know, to place an order, I needed help. And I love the way that Kymberlee dresses her babies. I see things she makes for her babies in her nursery. And, you know, I love her taste and her style. So I just knew that I would be very happy, which I absolutely am, with what she would make. So, and I'm sure it was helpful to have a Tink there for a size comparison, that's for sure. Although I'm sure she still would have been able to, you know, do that great. But it's always good you can get it exact. Oh my gosh. Get your little arm in there and just stuff you in there. Oh my god. I can't. These types of clothes, like crocheted and knitted things, I just want to be careful with this and make sure I am doing this in the right spot, is just, to me, just looks so sweet on a baby. You know, for photo shoots, it's just, I don't know. I mean, when you see babies like dressed like this for photo shoots and stuff, it's just so sweet. The Tinks have like such a flat behinds. They almost need like a little like something, but diaper implant or something to give them a little round rumpus. What's that? Lulu from Strawberry Moon's Reborns. She gets those, what are they called? Plumpy Rumpy something diapers, where they have, they're probably, I've never actually seen one. You know what, Lulu, if you watch this, I would love to see, is that what it's called, a Plumpy Rumpy? I would love to see one of those. Would you show me one of those on one of your videos? I would love to see what they look like. not that they're necessarily going to have them in a size this small, but, oh my gosh, I can't. This is so over the top. I've never had such a beautiful ensemble for a baby. You know, this is my first, you know, treating myself to something, and Kymberlee was just the perfect person to order stuff from. I'm so thrilled. Look at this. I can't. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. Look at you. Oh my goodness. And here he's got his little, oh my gosh, for photos. How precious is this? Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh. Can you see? How sweet. Are you all seeing? So he's got the little, it's a crochet bonnet. That's right. It's a bonnet, right? Hat bonnet. They're little booties. And then, somebody will have to tell me what this, one piece, thing is called, if it, whatever little bodysuit thing. How gorgeous. How sweet are you? Oh my goodness. All right, we got to do Harley. I know this has gotten long, but we got to see her in this. Let me see you, little girl. Oh. And she will need her hair fixed, because this the Delta Dawn is so beautiful and so soft, but it just, the minute you put a baby down, it tangles and mats. It's just, like I said, it's gorgeous hair. It's just high maintenance hair. And both the babies have their bracelets from Auntie Kat. Well, Auntie Kat sent these 2 bracelets and posse clips, and all the babies wear them. I think Kenzie had tried on, and then but they're nice. They're a nice size. They're nice and small. Look how that actually fits the Tink without coming off. So nice size for the Tinks. So, there was a pink and blue. So, I decided I didn't have any other types of bracelets that fit these little ones. So, I put those on, and she has socks in here. So yeah, I'm so excited about this order. I'm excited to bring Harley and Jameson on, because, the drawback to bringing babies home so fast, diaper is like flat in the tush. It is that, it's hard because you're boom on to the next, and you want everybody to see and enjoy the new baby, which is why I think I explained in my video when I announced about my Josie sculpt, which her name reveal video is up, but I'm gonna start using it now. It's Jubilee. That Jubilee is gonna be the last, guys. This is a cloth doll. I'm just adjusting the diaper anyway. I'm not taking it off just because her butt is so flat looking. She probably needs a diaper change into a Pampers. What was I gonna say? What was I saying? Yeah, there's gonna be no new babies now for a long while. First off, I don't have the room or the resources to continue on like this. I went on my nice long stretch and brought babies home like mad, and now I'm not looking at any more babies, and I have my head set, as far as, I think I have this backwards, I have my head set as far as, that's it for, and not to say that I will never, have a new baby come in the nursery. Of course, I'm going to be, you know, collecting for, you know, hopefully the rest of my life. And I just, whatchamacallit, lost my train of thought. Yes, I'm going to be collecting, you know, forever, but, it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy all these beautiful babies in my collection that, you know, have been coming in. You know, it's time for me to do that. It's time for me to switch gears and get out of that baby fever, looking at, you know, new babies, new sculpts, you know, auctions, all that stuff, and just, you know, seriously sit back and soak up just enjoying, you know, dressing them and photographing them and, you know, making the videos, which I love to do. As you all see, I'm sure you all see that I enjoy being here. I enjoy talking to you all, making the YouTube videos. Oh, this is so beautiful. Let me get this, I gotta get this right. Probably shouldn't have unbuttoned that, right? Probably should have just put it over her head because I gotta get that to line up. I'm not so good at this. Mommy's never had anything like this. Did I get that right? Yeah, I think we got that right. She just looks like this little pink butterfly. Oh my gosh. I can't. Oh, and like, what's not to enjoy about this, right? This is so sweet. Oh my goodness. Guessing these tie here. So yeah, you know, I have all these great video ideas, and I have all these great photo ideas, and I just, yeah, we're going to put the bonnet on her. And again, this has a little, so I can do photographs and stuff. This has a little crocheted bow thing. But instead of you all sitting here waiting for me to fix her hair right with that, I am going to just brush her hair kind of down and put the bonnet on. Just so you all, because I really wanted you all to see them in these beautiful little ensembles. Yes. Oh, gosh. I mean, this is just truly the sweetest. Look at this. Oh, guys, look at this. Look at me. Look at this. This is, oh, I spoiled these little Tinks and I spoiled myself. Oh my gosh. Let me, oh, I don't want to lose her little bow thing. So, let me put her bow thing up. Let me get both these Tinks in my arms. And oh, look at how beautiful these Afghans look with them. Oh my gosh. I just want to get them both up in my arms so you can see them. I can't wait to take pictures. And oh, this is just, I could not possibly have described anything better. I am so thrilled that I did this, that I went this way. And again, Kymberlee, thank you so much. That, oh, look at them. Look at them. I mean, they're gonna like live in these. I don't have to worry about finding too much preemie clothes now, which was another thing. You know, it's a little more difficult to find the preemie clothes, and then you're constantly buying clothes and stuff. Like, it's so nice to have just a special outfit to have the babies in that they can be around. And especially now that I have, who was asking how many babies? Oh, June, you were asking. And I think I messaged back on YouTube. I have 7 Myers Little Bugs, which of course includes little Harley over here. I have 2 Kymberlee's Cocoon, and then I have, so that's 8, 9, and then I have Jameson from Natalia Konovalova, I don't know how to say her last name, from Russia. So that's 10 babies in my forever collection now. And I have 3 babies to go to new homes. One is spoken for. So 10 babies, that's, you know, I'm not changing them all every day. And in a way, you know, that's nice because they stay, you know, more preserved. Not that there's anything wrong with having 1 or 2 or, in fact, in a way, that's nice too, but it just wasn't how I was going to wind up collecting, you know, just for me. But so it's so nice to have, you know, a special outfit that when, and I haven't organized and thought about it 100% yet now that I've, you know, because the babies have come in so fast, like, am I going to maybe rotate babies out, like, you know, 1 week do videos with 1 or 2, and then the next week and have like a schedule, or just, no, I'm not a schedule person. If I do that, it will be like a fly by the, like, what baby I feel like interacting with, you know, that week. And I don't know, will I just randomly, I'm not sure, I'm kind of thinking about that, but either way, again, it's nice to have them in special outfits for when, for, you know, especially for during the time when you're not changing them every day. Am I making sense? And oh my gosh, this video has went on forever. It's probably going to be one that I have to stitch with Kin Master. So being that it already just went on forever and ever and ever, and I'm going to have to stitch it together, I will let you say goodbye to Jameson and Harley. And say thank you again to Kymberlee. Oh my goodness, they look so precious. And I'm just going to crawl over my bed. I'm going to put them down, and I'm going to bring you over Jubilee. And, okay, let's see. See, you think the Tinks are so small, and this is a boppy. And look at them. They, you know, like they're, look at that sweet. Oh, oh. I don't want to lose this either. Let me just put that in the basket for now. All right. Oh, let me grab them. Sorry, I'm like laying over the Tinks. Gosh, oh my gosh, she looks so big after having the Tinks in my arms. And she's a big baby. I don't have a weight on her, but judging by some of the babies that I do know what they weigh, I'm going to say she's around 6 to 6.5 pounds, somewhere in and around there. But this is my new baby. This is Jubilee. That's her name. And she actually swapped bows with Harley because the bow she had was a little smaller. And this, I thought this matched the little, here I go again, the little ruffle on the pajamas, the material in this flower match. So anyway, I had swapped them this morning, but that's, look at her. She's so precious, sleeping away. Oh, this baby's got so much personality, and she is just so stunning. I was a happy camper yesterday opening her box. I mean, I was rendered near speechless, and for me, that's like, me speechless? I was like rendered completely blah, blah, blah. It was that, like, I was just so blown away. You know, she's just got this personality, and she's just, I mean, her hair is so soft. The sculpt is amazing because, again, this is, and when I did her name reveal, I did like maybe like a between 10 and 15 minute video. I chatted a little bit about older sculpts and how we, you know, sometimes overlook some, you know, really amazing sculpts, and my guests or theory maybe on why, and da da da. So you can watch that video to talk about that. But yeah, I am in heaven. I had her in my arms last night. I could not put her down, and I fell asleep, and she wound up sleeping in my arms for the entire night because I just, like, I was dozing off, but then I just was waking myself up. I wanted to look at her, and I just, you know, on the couch, I fell asleep, and I woke up, she was in my arms. Like, I couldn't put her down. If the kids weren't home and my husband wasn't home yesterday and stuff, it would have been like one of those days where I just sat there for like 6 hours on the couch, not moving, not even going to the bathroom, and just looking at this baby. I couldn't do that. I had the kids, you know, but again, I last night I was literally like nodding off and trying to wake myself up just to enjoy her. I'm that in awe of this baby. And, you know, again, I normally don't, you know, go for sleeping babies, you know, aside from the Twinkies that, you know, of course, you all know how I feel about the Twinkies. You know, it's not something I ever, you know, I don't ever, you know, like I'll look at sleeping babies and say, oh, they're beautiful, and I enjoy them in other people's collections, but I hadn't had any desire for sleeping baby in my own collection. And I saw her, and, you know, she's really special. She's just really special. And to me, I feel that way for different reasons about all my babies. And that's really, that's, you know, that's where it's at for me, the magic. That's where it's at for me. And I think, Renee, you and I were chatting, and not that I don't we'll get into any of our serious chats, but just in general talking about, like, you know, why we, you know, love a baby, what the magic is. And the magic is truly, you gotta go with the ones where the personality speaks to you and you feel like, wow, that baby is unique, and they're calling me, they're speaking to me, that's the baby for you. You know, because often, you know, we get into a frenzy and the fever, the baby fever of wanting a baby, and we're looking at auctions, and we're looking at, you know, artists and all the babies for sale, and we're undecided, and we're kind of all over the place of style and what we want. But then you see a baby that you're like, boom. You know, that's the baby that you need to make happen, whether it's waiting to bid on an auction, putting the baby on a layaway and paying it all, whatever, you know, you need to do. Again, if you're in the market and you're, you know, not, I mean, obviously, you know, if you're not in a position to buy. See, if I wasn't in a position that if I said, was like, I can't, like now, I'm not in a position to bring any more babies home. My head is set now to enjoy my collection and all the things that, you know, I talked about. That's where my frame of mind is. So, of course, you have to set your head. But obviously, if you got a baby fever and you're looking and you're actively looking to purchase and you're trying to find the right baby, is what I'm saying, then, you know, when the right baby comes, you know. And when you don't stay true to yourself in that, and you go off thinking, oh, maybe I'll do something different, whatever. Usually, you know, like they say, like everyone has, you know, God gave us, you know, God instincts. He gave us our instincts for a reason, because they're right. Your God is right. It's always right. You all know that. It's not just with dolls. It's in life. We all know that. And how many times have you all been where, in anything in life, where you knew in your gut, you really knew, but you didn't go with that. And in the end, you say, I wish I went with my first instinct, with my gut instinct. It never fails you. Don't rely on other people's input, and not that other people's input in talking to friends and talking things out and working and could you look at this and what do you think of this baby or this price or whatever. Of course, that's constructively, shopping and looking, but I'm talking about, finding that, baby that's right for you, that speaks to you, because again, I'm looking at, really every baby in my collection and seeing, I have that magic feeling towards, that I have that, bond with, and that magic is there. And that is pretty darn cool. It took me a while and some trial and error, but because I dove in head first and just kept, it didn't take me years and years. And you know what? I'm sure that's a cool thing about the YouTube videos. One of the many cool things about the YouTube videos. It's like a vlog, a diary, a video diary of your, at least for me, it's my video diary of my journey of collecting. So how cool is this that one day, a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, I'm going to look back at this video and see what's changed about me as a collector, what I've learned, what babies I have in my collection at that time. That's going to be pretty cool to compare, and I think, anyway. So, I know some of you all have been talking about, I know that there's some stuff boiling up and over in the community. There was a lull of, peace and kindness and stuff, and it's always like the calm before the storm. And I am just guessing that this went on long before, and it's gonna continue on long after, as far as cliques and rivalries and all that stuff. And all I can say, well, I can say a lot, but what I'm gonna say is it's up to you. It's up to you and only you if you want to be a part of that or not. And it is a want. It is a choice. This is a free country. This is YouTube, a reborn community, Instagram, whatever. You're not forced to. You can, we all shut off the camera, and we have families and lives, and some of us have children and spouses and work, business, everybody has a life outside of collecting dolls. So when you come here, you have choices. Now, I know some people probably say, oh, well, someone else is just, I don't have a choice. I have to defend myself, because someone else is putting up videos and talking bad about me or whatever. You have a choice. You defend yourself. This is not combat. This is not life and limb. What do you mean defend yourself? Look, I understand maybe if you're an artist, and I don't know what goes on up on that level, because I'm not up there on that level. I'm here with collectors and, so yeah, I guess if your business and your livelihood is based upon, like, you're an artist and reborning, or you're selling products in the community or whatever, and you have someone slandering your name, then yeah, you got to address it a bit, but not by retaliation videos and da-da-da-da-da. You know what? If somebody's truly slandering you and you make your living this way, then then you file a lawsuit. You go, you do what you have to do. But you don't need to go stoop down and start going back and forth with people. Past trying to communicate, maybe there was a misunderstanding. But once you've reached a point where, hey, look, you got an enemy, that's it. That's all she wrote. And then you figure out what you have to do, but it doesn't have to be done in a dramatic, sense. And then certainly down here with us collectors and all the crap that's going on, who cares if someone that you don't like at all, that you think is a nasty, unkind person, and you don't like them, if they're talking about you, let them talk about you till the cows come home. Who cares? You don't like them, so you don't value their opinion. You don't care what they think, so who cares what they say? And you know what? I know you're all going to say, well, other people are listening to them. Other people care. Now people think this about me, blah, blah, blah. You know what? If you just stay in your own corner, your channel, and do your thing, and have your joy, and collect your babies. If people are going to think ill of you because of what someone else is saying, then think about if you want that person as your friend. People are eventually going to come over and see, well, that person's not talking mean about anyone, and they're just enjoying their babies, and they're just going on, and they're going to form their own opinion by watching you and communicating with you. And if they don't, and they're just stuck like glue onto a click or whatever it is, and they're hanging on every word that someone's saying about you, so let them go be over there and do that, way over there, because you don't want it here. Am I making sense? I often wonder, I'm looking, like talking to myself, am I making sense? But because I have some people that, I care about here that, are going through some things. And, just because I care about them and they're my friends doesn't necessarily mean I think that they're, behaving, in the right way in certain instances. And look, if you define someone by their worst actions or the worst things they've ever said to someone, you wouldn't want to be defined by your worst action or your unproudest moment, when you were in a fit of anger, the worst thing that's ever came out of your mouth that you've said to another person. Would you want to be defined by that? No. People, emotions start flying, and people get out of character, or maybe it is their character, and then again, all the more reason then it's not someone's opinion you value, and the people that are clung to them and that don't want to get to know you and just want to listen to what someone else says, well, then they belong over there anyway. So what, it really, that's what it boils down to. And let me tell you something, it's the bigger person that walks away and just ignores what's being said and ignores, and go back to the basics of enjoying the hobby. Continue on building your friendships with people that you enjoy, that aren't constantly involved with all, that's going on. Because you're never going to have peace, and, I'm here for the peace and to enjoy the babies and the friendships and the communities. And I say this all the time. I've been saying it from the beginning. And I don't need to say it, anymore, really. I think people see, but I love to, all know I love to talk, and I love, I give my opinion, like I'm sitting here talking about this subject, and I talk about, because that's what I'm doing, what I enjoy doing. I'm here on my channel doing what I enjoy. I'm not talking about any specific person at all. I have nobody specific in mind. That's not you know, this is a grand, you know, I've just been seeing lots of unfoldings of, you know, a lot of things I don't even know who's involved, the names of people. I wouldn't know if that's a person I talk to, if that's a person I don't talk to, if that's a person that comments on my channel. I don't know. I don't want to know. All I know is that there's a lot of poop going on. That's, you know, what I do know. And I do know, you know, a little bit about, you know, life and integrity and, you know, and how to, be in a community or a group of people, without, you know, butting heads with, you know, people all the time, because you're not going to like everyone and everyone's not going to like you. And that's okay. That's, you know, that's life. Anyhow, I have rambled on for almost an hour. I can't believe this was supposed to be a simple box opening of my order from Kymberlee. And of course, I rambled on and on and on and on. So I hope, you know, to those of you who are still sitting here, thank you so much for listening. And I know, you know, there's a lot of you that don't even want to hear, oh, there's drama going on and stuff like that. And I understand if, you know, people have tuned out, and I don't want to continue on my channel with like talking, not that I'm talking negative, but just talking about that stuff. Again, I'm back to, you know, enjoying my babies here, but I just kind of say what comes out. It popped up in my mind and you got it. All right, everyone. I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much, Kymberlee. You're probably not still sitting here, but thank you so much. I'm going to put the links to Kymberlee's Cocoon down below. And God bless.